Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Harakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, great most on the roll well. Shalom to all the brothers doing the work of sharing truth. Um, got this article talking about, this BLM nonsense, which, Jake, going back a year, everyone was on it, man. They're all feeling they're hella emotionally invested. They were loving life. They were like, yo, we're gonna make a difference. We're gonna blah 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 blah. And lo and behold, it's been found to just be the same old shit, man. It's a racket. It's about monetary gains, and it's just about keeping Jake, stuck on that same what's the word? Lack of identity, man. Confusion, that same mess where because being black means you're not a Hebrew Israelite. So there's no way, there's no means by which you can, basically there's no way you can build up within it. So this is on the Epoch Times. It says, Amazon removes BLM from charity platform amid growing concerns over lack of financial transparency. So and this is funny as hell. So it says Amazon has removed BLM from its charity platform Amazon Smile amid growing concerns over the organization's lack of financial transparency. The decision comes after BLM leaders failed to disclose detailed financial reports on up to $60 million it had received in donations. So the money's is some figures. It's some amounts. It's some cash money. That's 60 mil. A lot of these grimy ass niggeros, they'll see that their eyes turn into dollar signs like Bugs Bunny, man, or one of them old school cartoons, where as soon as they see it, they'll the eyes turn wonga, and that's the thing is Jake's been made merchandise of for a while, man, especially by their own. So it says, an Amazon spokesperson explained to the Washington Examiner that it removed the political and social organization from its Amazon Smile platform, which allows customers to support charitable organizations every time they shop on February 15th. Charitable organizations must meet the requirements outlined in our participation agreement to be eligible for Amazon Smile, an Amazon representative said. Among other eligibility requirements, organizations required to be in good standing Amazon itself donated $10 million to social justice groups, including BLM in 2020, at the height of the organization's popularity and amid nationwide demonstrations prompted by the death of George Floyd during an arrest by former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin. Amid those nationwide protests, BLM, which was initially founded in 2013 when George Zimmerman was acquitted for the killing of Trayvon Martin, was flooded with contributions to its cause. And even back then, it's like all that was dead. But it's like, this is the thing, it's been the same shit. And Jake has basically just been doing the same thing. They've been going back to their lovers. They've been trying to get it's like I'm back. They've been trying to get some form of ease, some form of love. They've been trying to basically have the heathen just give them some regard within the system. But this is not a system that's made to give them any regard. That's why it's like, bruv, BLM from 2013 is like everyone was out there protesting, nothing changed. That's why it's like y'all had to come out after George Floyd got choked out, and then again, what's happened? It's already been 2 years. There's nothing of significance that's changed. But why? It's the same system, same things going down. So Jake has not. They've been in the same mindset since back in ancient Israel, man. When they were put in the land, it says all those nations around you are going to be for thorns in your side, and they've maintained that situation. It says while the organization says its mission is to eradicate white supremacy and highlight discrimination experienced by black people, Among other things, co-founder Patrice Carncolors has said, has come under some scrutiny. Salak. Co-founder Patrice Carncolors has come under scrutiny after it was revealed that she purchased luxury homes in predominantly white neighborhoods costing millions of dollars. I think she got bought like 3 or something. I can't remember, or 2. But one was like 1.4 mil, and it's funny as hell. And then she was saying like, oh, cause my cause my family gets to move out of the hood. That's me, I'm helping black people. Carncolors resigned from BLM in May amid the controversy over $1 million property portfolio, but at the time said that her decision to step down was due to the fact that she wanted to focus on other projects. During an interview with Morehound College on February 10th, Carncolors addressed the $60 million in charitable donations that she said came from white corporate guilt. People have to know we didn't go out and solicit the money. This is the money that came from white guilt, white corporation guilt, and they just poured money in. Man, and this is the thing, is it's the same old mess where it's basically utilizing the state jakes in, their desire and want for love, and then just monetizing that, making merchandise of it. There's no significant they're not trying to do anything special. They're not trying to do anything significant. It's the same song and dance. It's the same mess. They're basically within. It's more or less they're just in the system. They want to be able to craft and utilize aspects of the system for themselves. That's what they're lusting after. They're lusting after a desire for a place in the system where they can get a leg up, and that's what it's been from the jump. So and this is the thing. It's like, that's why she ain't trying to talk about no money, because it's she did the cut and run. I'll read this. Isaiah 31, it says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin." And that's really what these organizations want. If anything you're trying to build up within that black identity is a other covering, because you're not dealing with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You're not dealing with the fact you're Hebrew Israelite. You're not dealing with Yahweh Shai. You're not dealing with the new covenant. You're not dealing with the truth. You're not dealing with word. You're basically out dealing with some other things. You're talking about some other peoples, man. That's some out there next shit. That's got nothing to do with the word, with the truth. And it's evident because it's all linked up within Esau's system. That's why Amazon is working through these Amazon systems. That's why they'll get tax exemptions. They'll be maneuvering through Esau's system, because this is basically some form of trying to get some form of ease, some form of love, some form of means of maneuvering within Esau's system, because that's essentially what it's about. It's about Esau's system and trying to gain a place in it. It says that walk to go down into the shadow of Egypt and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Yeah, strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, trust in the shadow of Egypt. That's why it's that she talking about the white corporate. Man, shut the fuck up, man. You love the money. Taking that money and running with it. That then you're able to basically maneuver how you desire to maneuver within a society. Being able to basically live as if you're not a Jake. Live as if you ain't got the curses on you. Being able to enjoy, bliss it up, because that's the main goal. That's the main objective, and that's what Jake have dangled in front of them from the really from the 60s, because you had musicians, you had some small amount of acclaim given onto certain Jakes, and then chasing that has been the main thing that's been pushed onto Jake, being like, hey, look, chase this, you can become some aspect of, you can get some degree of acceptance and love from the nations. That's why you always have these celebrities pushed out, these guys in prominence pushed out, and these guys are blissing it up, man. That's why like the main one who's got the quotes on a thingy is Lil Wayne. some is just like, yo, just get money, just enjoy life. And that's what all these guys are on. They're in that same spirit of Esau, that Wisdom of Solomon 2 spirit, where they're just like, yo, enjoy everything. It says what? Therefore shall the strength, well, it says the water go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Yeah? Strength of Pharaoh is your shame. It's all, all them 60 mil whatever dollars, all these things, any house or whatever she built up, those things are within this temporal society that's on its way out. She's invested, she's doubled down within a place that is going to cease to be real soon. All these things are not going to bring any form of satisfaction. And that's the thing as well. It's like, even Jake, she got it. Now it's like, it's being questioned. She's being brought into the limelight. They're saying, oh, what's going on here? As soon as, some kind of legal proceedings get involved, she's going to be toast. It's going to be game over, man. She's going to be done out. And that's it. So it's going to result in what? Catching a fat L. That's why you have these guys that sell out. They get these prominent positions. What? Does it result in a long-term return or reward? Now it results in a big L. That's really what it's going to get. Big L's, man. Because, trying to build up under that black identity, that's decades old. It's done out. It's washed. That's some shit that came around in slavery. The Hebrew Israelite, that's what is coming to prominence. But it's just knowing ain't enough. It comes with doing, man. With faith, with works. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Shalom. Shalom.